PhysioJo here, and for today's PhysioJo health info, we're just going to chat. I'd love to have a way for you to answer these questions when I talk to you. I want to know, I'd love to know, I'm curious to know what's going on with you guys at home, how the social distancing is treating you, and I want to show you guys a little something that I found. So I'm going to try and come in close enough for you to see this. If I quit now, I will soon be back to where I started. And when I started, I was desperately wishing to be where I am now. I love that saying. So I'm sure that some of you, when you got to the point where you weren't able to come to the fitness center anymore, weren't able to come to Finlandia to do the trail trekkers walk, you felt a little bit down and thought to yourself, geez, I worked so hard to get to this point. I wanted, like, I worked all winter, especially your trail trekkers. Started at the end of October, walked all through the winter to get to the point where we were when we had to stop, when the weather was just starting to get nice and it would be more fun to be outside and do our walks. I don't want you to forget where you came from, what got you to where you are now, or where you were when all this started, and to keep going. So there's a couple little tips that I want to talk about, I guess. So the number one thing is to go outside. I'm sitting outside right now. It is not warm today. Not the best day to choose to come outside and talk, but I woke up this morning saying to myself, I'm going to do a talk outside. Not really looking into what the weatherman was predicting, and I'll be honest with you, it's a little chilly. Before I forget, I also wanted to mention how I uploaded a video to YouTube on, I think it was Friday night. I had done it on Thursday when I was at Finlandia, and rookie YouTuber mistake is that I accidentally deleted it. So I think a few people were able to see it because I saw someone wrote a comment about it, but I accidentally deleted it. So I will do my best either tomorrow or Thursday when I'm back at Finlandia to reshoot that video, because it's got some good balance exercises for you. And I'll try and get it back up so that you can enjoy that video as well. So without talking too much and boring you, I'm going to talk a bit about what I do here, what I've incorporated with my family, because now the kids are at home and we are responsible as parents to help them do some online schooling, which is, I'll be honest with you, very, very challenging while we're trying to work at home with the child on either side with laptop and iPad doing some homework. It's doable, but it's definitely challenging. So we have a routine that we follow in order for them to get to do what they have to do, have some downtime, some playtime on their electronics, but also go outside, get some physical activity. My youngest, who's in JK, her teacher has uploaded, every week she uploads a new Zumba video. She's a Zumba instructor, and she uploads new videos on Zumba for anybody to go watch and do from home, geared towards kids. So we do that also. So little routines is what gets us through the day. I want you guys to try and do that yourselves. And this is something that I do personally. And what's neat is one of our very dedicated trail trekker volunteers sent me a message a little while back saying that he incorporates exercises throughout times of the day as part of his daily routine. And that's a brilliant idea. I have a lot of patients that I get them to do that. So a simple example would be balance exercise, standing on one leg. So those of you that have a really hard time standing on one leg and you kind of have to hang on to something, do it while you're brushing your teeth, while you're brushing your hair, while you're doing the dishes, cooking, or standing talking on the phone. I bet you're talking on the phone a lot more nowadays than you ever were before because of the social distancing. Take advantage of that. Don't sit down. If you've been sitting most of the day watching TV, reading a book, or doing and playing games on an electronic device or anything like that, take advantage, or tell yourself, get yourself into the routine and tell yourself, every time I'm on the phone catching up with my kids or my grandkids, I'm going to do it in a standing position, and I'm going to do it on one foot. I'm going to stand on one foot while I'm doing that, or I'm going to go up on my toes and do my heel raises while I'm talking on the phone. Also, what you can do to add to this is pick an exercise that you like for each of those different. So find a time during the day where you're doing something where you could turn it into an exercise. Some people have a really hard time doing a full program. Like, we tried to keep our videos fairly short, but let's say it's even a 15-minute video. Some people have a really hard time doing 15 minutes straight of an exercise program. They get bored, they lose focus, or it just doesn't work for them. So what you can do is break it down. So if you've watched a bunch of our videos and you're like, oh, I like a couple of this, or I like a couple of that one, or I like a couple of that one, but I don't really like doing all of them for whatever reason, doesn't matter. Then pick and choose the ones that you like and find different times of the day to do it. If there's any that are laying down, do them in bed before you get out. Just remember not to push yourself too much because your body's cold, you're not warmed up. So any kind of stretching type of exercises, if you're doing it first thing in the morning, don't push too far because you will not have the flexibility that you would at the end of the day because the muscles are not warmed up. But you can do some basic TA, some core muscle activation work when you're in bed. You can do your bridge exercises when you're in bed. You can do any kind of stretching, laying down type of stretching exercises when you're in bed as well. Then get up, do your thing, go have your coffee or have your breakfast. You can, anytime you're sitting down, activate your core muscles too. I'm not sure, I don't remember if I mentioned that in that video, but that's what's fun about these transverse abdominis muscles. We get you to do them laying down on your back, but once you're really good at it, you can do them sitting up, you can do them standing up. So when you're sitting, having your tea or reading the newspaper or whatever, contract your stomach muscles every so often, or set a timer and tell yourself, every time my timer goes off, I'm going to engage my core muscles and see how long I can hold them while I'm doing regular things, while I'm talking, which means you're breathing normally while you're holding them. When you're brushing your teeth, like I said before, let's just say your morning routine, brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, washing your face, all that regular morning routine stuff, do it on one foot, or do it with one foot in front of the other like you're standing on a tightrope. If you're moving your arms while you're doing something and you're standing on that one foot or with your feet in a tandem position, one foot in front of the other, you're going to be challenging your balance. So that's an excellent time to do it during your everyday activities. I'm not going to sit here for 10 more minutes and explain to you how else you can incorporate exercise in your daily routine. I'm pretty sure that you can figure that out. Think of, or even write down, exercises that you really like, the ones that you think are the most useful for you, and do it. I'll give you one more example, because I do this often. In my bathroom, on the edge of my tub, I'll do chair dips. So where your arms are up on the side of the tub like this, or on armrest of a chair. You could do it on a chair, you could do it in the bathtub, and then you bring your bum down as far as you can, and you use your arms to push yourself back up into an up-seated position, and your legs are stretched out. If your legs are all the way stretched out, that's more difficult than if your knees are bent. You just bring your bum down and you use your arms to push yourself back up. Anybody who's a trail trekker, that would be the exercise that we were doing at the bridge on the benches before the snow came up so high that we couldn't do it anymore. But I am sure that you can think of an exercise to do at different points during the day that will really benefit you, total body. You could think core, think strengthening, think balance, and think flexibility. I have a great routine in my head of what someone could do. I don't want to spend too much time getting into the details in case some of you are not interested. If you would like another video where I'm explaining step by step the way I could foresee your day happen, what you can do throughout the day to get this variation of exercises in without actually doing exercises, leave me a message. Either a comment at the bottom of this video or call me at Finlandia. The Finlandia number, 705-524-3137. And when they answer the phone, just ask for extension 272, or just say, I want to talk to Joanne. I want to leave a message for Joanne. PhysioJo, whatever. Use whatever name you want. And just leave me a message on my on my answering machine, and I will put something together for you. I have no problems with that. Got lots of time to do it. And I'm going to try as best I can to do as many exercise programs outside. So right now I'm on my deck, and I'm going to take advantage of this space. I'm going to take advantage of the wilderness that surrounds me as well, which I'm fortunate to have here. I'm also going to take advantage of the outdoor space at Finlandia too, which you got a glimpse of if you saw the video from last week before I accidentally deleted it. So before I go, I want to leave you with another quote that I have here. One second, I have to find it. Where are you? Right here. Albert Einstein. There we go. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. So I'm leaving you with that. I want you to keep fit with us. Keep fit with Finlandia. Keep fit at home. Keep fit out in the community by doing regular walks, doing fitness breaks along the way. If you're used to that and if you like that from the trail trekkers, I've talked to a few that said that they're actually doing that when they go out for walks. They'll stop periodically, which is awesome. I think one of my videos that I'm going to do in the next little while will be just reviewing those fitness breaks that we were doing within the trail trekker program. So those of you that may not remember every stop, it'll be a refresher for you. And those that are not trail trekkers who don't know what I'm talking about, you'll be able to actually implement this in your daily walks if it's something that you're doing on a regular basis, which I really hope you are, because it's a good way to get out, get some fresh air. It helps clear your mind, and it feels good to breathe in that fresh air and just get out of the house. Okay, keeping your 6-foot distance from anybody else. You can go out as much as you want. And look at that, as I'm finishing up, the sun's coming out. Woo! All right, hopefully it's gonna be a nice day tomorrow. I'll do my video at Finlandia and we'll talk soon. Bye. Take care.